My name is Harshit Grover and everyone calls me DJ. And I go by the stage name Mr. DJ. I know, it's really cool. I started DJing when I was 12 years old, and it's been a crazy long journey for me. And I just went on with it, and I did some shows back home, and that was amazing. And now I'm here in Vancouver, still doing shows. I have done some pretty crazy shows back home, which are kind of related to bigger festivals. I wasn't really DJing for those festivals, but I was kind of working towards the live sound part of it, which was kind of crazy because live sound is a completely separate thing as DJing, because DJing is performing on the stage. My latest show was on the rooftop of LaSalle College, Vancouver, which is my old college. And me and my team, we put up a whole production together and we were live from the rooftop. I not only DJ, but I make music as well. And my style of music is kind of different what other people are doing in the industry. Yes, I am an EDM DJ and a producer, but I'm combining orchestral music with EDM, which is kind of a different style, I would say, and how I'm expressing myself and my feelings and my emotions into music. And you'll be able to listen to that in my whole album, which is going to release very soon. My debut album actually consists of 10 tracks, and how I made this album was, it was kind of like a bedroom producing thing, how it started to be. And I tried to bring out my emotions through music. And when people actually say that, how are you actually able to get your emotions out through music, I can say that my album will be a perfect example for that, because you start with one song, the first track, and you'll have to listen to all the tracks in order to get into the journey of how I set my emotions into my album. I not only do EDM music, I do orchestral music as well, which is really different from electronic music. And it's a whole lot of different orchestrations you have to put together, a whole lot of different scores for every single instrument, and layering them up in a way so that it sounds full but emotional in the same way, and that's what I like. I think the best way how I express myself through emotions is orchestral music, which is kind of like what I love to do in terms of film music, because it just comes out of me on its own. Like, I don't have to stress on it. If I'm just sitting and if I'm thinking about something and if I'm going through something, I just start with the piano, and after like 4 hours I have a whole orchestra. The most challenging thing what I faced was working with games, and the process for a video game is actually kind of crazy because there's so many video games out there already which have the same sound design and same sounds already, and they kind of get used again and again. So I think your first focus on a game is having a unique sound. It is actually more challenging than making music, because it has to be really, really unique. I know there are so many producers and DJs out there who have like a preference for a DAW. I use Pro Tools for my vocal editing and my post-production stuff, and as a musician side of it, as a producer side of it, I started it with FL Studio as well, but my primary DAW now is Logic Pro X. And the creative process behind my music production is, you never know when an idea is going to come to you. And if I have a song coming into my head, I literally just take out my phone, record it, like I hum the song, and right after that I just open my laptop and just put the song out there. I'm not only a DJ and a composer, but I do love doing lighting design, which is kind of like a small part of me, what I like. I just love playing with lights and programming them, and how certain movements go with the music, how you sync the lights with music. It actually gives out more feel to how you're presenting yourself as a performer. The best thing in the industry which I've learned is being available on social media and try to connect with people on social media. And that's going to help you in every which way possible in the entertainment industry, because you just connect with people, and that's how you're becoming successful on the first place. And for sure, my album, I will do all the promotions, and at the end of the day, my goal is not to sell the album, but to give out a message that how I'm expressing myself. My album will be released on all social media platforms in terms of music, which are Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, YouTube Music, and any other social media platform in terms of music you can find out there. You can find me on social media through my Instagram profile, Twitter, and Snapchat, and you can be up to date with all my latest releases and whatever I do in general in terms of live sound, lighting design, production design, and everything. Just find me there. Just, click on the link, do it.